And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Utah Jazz. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Rudy Gobert is ultra-competitive, but he knows it's not about winning his individual matchup. He said, it's a 5-on-5 game, a team concept. That's always been my mindset. Obviously, I take pride in being the best defensive player in this league, but I play to win. That's my focus. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with O'Neal. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Porter in at the 3. And the Jazz start out with the ball. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Now the pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Harris. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block. Here's Mitchell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You have to prevent Mitchell from driving. This guy too quick and too crafty once he gets into the lane.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Gobert with the block. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And he makes that one.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Murray surveying the D. Jokic kicks to Murray. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Drops in the layup for 2. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Murray with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend. And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Ingles following the basket by Paul Millsap. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Porter.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
And Porter drops them both. Now here is Conley. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
That's a jump ball. And here are the Nuggets now. And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. Trailing by 2. Back to Murray. And it's all evened up.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Now, here's Mitchell. A 26-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. O'Neal kicks to Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Porter with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Now here is Conley. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
Shot to stop the run, and it's finished off inside by Gobert.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Rudy Gobert an inch of space when he's working the glass. This guy excels at using his reach.
Murray against Conley. Murray outside. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Passes to Jokic. Over Conley. Ingles with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Now, here's Jokic. 29 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
For Utah, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Ingles against Porter. Ingles dishes to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
And the first one drops. Big group substitution here for Denver. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jokic. JaMychal Green comes in for Paul Millsap. Will Barton, he's checked in for Porter. And Monte Morris subbed in for Harris. Utah also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And Mitchell drops them both.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Gotta keep my distance a few times to my space. I came off the block and now I'm popping up the stakes. Yeah, they run the beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? They don't mean nothing. Yeah, just a touchdown. No, coming for the bag. They ain't hit me last, man. I got time. Just a touchdown. Hit my line. It's that time. This ain't sound. It's a vibe. We was down. We survived. Peep us now. We all right. I put pressure on these rappers doing numbers, don't I?
Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look at Utah, here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the fourth best record in the conference. And of course, there's the Nuggets. They're down in 8th place.
And when I look at Denver, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Now here's Murray. 14 points from him the last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Morris against Mitchell. They get it again. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Mitchell's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Back to Morris. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell twice on the pipes. The rejection is nice.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Green taking his time here. He kicks to Murray. Shoots over Clarkson. That one a little long. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Utah shooting their third free throw shot of the game. George Niang, he's checked in for the Jazz. Shaquille Harris comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve, but with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him. Murray against Clarkson. Murray, good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Utah leading by 8. Niang passes to Clarkson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. Nuggets have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Morris outside. Pass to Murray. And the call will be against George Niang. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Morris. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Clarkson kicks to Niang. Clarkson against Murray. It's deflected.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
No good off the back of the rim. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Harrison. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. The shot by Harrison, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. .23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Stolen by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The steal. They're running up the floor. And Green slams it in.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Jazz lead by 7. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And from moments ago, we got this from Donovan Mitchell on how his team maintains its edge.
That's been our whole story all year as the underdog, you know, and a lot of guys on this team have been that way throughout their lives and their careers. There's so many guys on the team that have been doubted.
Using that doubt, Greg, as motivation.
Whatever helps you play with urgency. If it's feeling like you're second best, use that to your advantage.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Harrison. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Favors is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Niang in at the power forward position. Jokic, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Poked away, and Favors kicks to Harrison. Bogdanovich passes to Niang. Here's Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock over Murray. Offensive rebound, Harrison. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
At the line for the Jazz, Shaquille Harris, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Harris is checked in for Denver. And Utah also making a switch. Gobert's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And so here's Denver. 7-point differential. Morris passes to Green. Back to Morris. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Niang, guarded by Green. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Back to Morris. Launches it. Utah with the rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Clarkson passes to Niang. With the floater. Green with the block. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Count that bucket. Dozier's got 4 this quarter.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Jazz leading by 7. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Bogdanovic. The pass to Clarkson. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And that one's good, Jokic.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Royce O'Neal's checked in for George Niang. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Harrison. Now here's Gobert. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And he makes the first.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And Mitchell drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 7. Morris looking over the floor. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And you got to respect the physicality of Millsap. He can energize his entire team with that level of activity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good for Millsap.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
Mitchell, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now look at the upcoming schedule for the Jam. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with. But I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
The first free throw is good. And Porter drops them both. Jazz leading by 4. Mitchell outside. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. Jokic defending. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark. For Denver, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Morris outside. And it's Jokic in the corner. And again, Denver no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Michael Porter. Took him no time at all on that one. And now it's an 8-point Utah lead.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
A different look for Denver. Martin comes in for Jokic, and it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Favors against Millsap. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. In third, the Jazz.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Barton. He's right around 9 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Now here's Murray. O'Neal with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
For Utah, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First free throw is good.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Denver. And Conley drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Martin passes to Millsap. Murray against Conley. Passes it to Hartenstein. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Porter. From outside, off the mark. Utah leading by 10. To the paint, here's Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
Guys, you can tell Donovan Mitchell can wear down a defense. He's cooking right now.
Porter finds Millsap. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by O'Neal. Hartenstein passes to Murray. Trying to get something going. Off the left rim and out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. 6'3", but boy, can he get off his feet.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Denver calls timeout.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for him.
What a great trend it's been for him in terms of his rebounding. He's been getting after it on the glass these past few months. His numbers are way up, and that makes him so much more effective as an all-around contributor.
Now here's Porter. 6 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And he's good on the second. Now Mitchell. He's got 20. Right at the free throw line. Again, the Jazz score.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Hartenstein. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Barton.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Conley, the pass to Favors. Mitchell kicks to Conley. To the middle. Here's Favors. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Down by 15. Barton passes to Millsap. Porter looking it over. Pass to Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Murray is so skilled at drawing these types of fouls. He loves getting to the charity stripe.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
A different look for Utah. George Niang, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Bogdanovich comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Mike Conley. And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Mitchell. He's got 22. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. The shot by Harrison, no good. The Nuggets trail by 13. Dozier passes to Barton. And there's the pass to Hartenstein. That one, no good. Great D that time from Favors. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Green with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer, Barton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in.
Jordan Clarkson.
Jazz leading by 13. Lets it go from deep. That one misses. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Jazz out in front. They lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Mike Malone. Things got away from you guys in the first half. What happened out there?
Transition baskets, offensive rebounds, two of the areas that we knew coming into this game that we had to control. There's no sense of urgency right now. We're just shooting the ball. We're waiting to get back, and they're getting easy runouts.
Lots to clean up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
What more can you say about Donovan Mitchell? An advanced scorer, he seems a step ahead of the defense, and his confidence is absolutely unwavering.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed, and their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Ingles with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
The Nuggets trail by 13. And here is Harris. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Conley against Murray. Tries it from the top of the key. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Denver.
See, now, Mitchell is a quick-footed guard, and he's going to get defenders in compromising situations.
The Jazz have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 14-point game. And he gets the bucket. Millsap's got 9.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
Jazz shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Feeds it to Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 8 points for Mike Conley.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Murray dishes to Harris. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Ingles. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Porter. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Here's Jokic. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Millsap misses.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
For Utah, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Monte Morris is checked in for Murray.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Now, here is Morris. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Millsap passes to Porter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Millsap against O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Millsap.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Here's Ingles. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Jazz lead by 17. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Here's Porter. Yep, that one goes. Porter's got 9 points.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Conley against Morris. Floats one, and it's laid up and in by Conley. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
On the wing, Morris. Covered by Conley. Harris, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles.
One shot.
Here's Morris. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
He's checked in for the Jazz.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. He's been dominant over the last month. 11th in three-point field goal percentage, 13th in rebounding, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. Defender's been trying to get physical with him, but time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it. Now, here's Porter. 9 points in the game so far, just 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Morris passes to Jokic. Back to Morris. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Nuggets with some changes. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Millsap. And Barton subbed in for Michael Porter. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Harrison comes in for Michael Conley. Jazz leading by 19. Clarkson with the ball. 7 points in the game. Harrison kicks to Clarkson. That's tipped. Clock at 6. Back to Harrison. Here's Favors. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Harris inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Jokic. Looking to get back on track here, and the layup is good. Jokic has got 6.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Harrison. Outside, Bogdanovic. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 19. Now, Jokic. He's got 6. There's the pass to Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Barton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
Here's Harrison, covered by Morris. Shot's good by Clarkson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
First trip to the line for him here.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
2.
The first one falls.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
For the Nuggets, Dozier's checked in, and Murray's subbed in for Harris. And Utah with a change here, too. Niang's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Clarkson dishes to Bogdanovich.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Connects from three-point range. Dozier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Clarkson bounce pass. Fires from deep. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Pass to Jokic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. Jazz leading by 15. Here's Harrison. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. From downtown. And no good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Denver making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Harrison. He's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Clarkson passes to Favors. Back to Clarkson. 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Get in the catch-and-shoot game, sir.
Murray outside. Outside, Green. Back to Murray. Clock at 4. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Murray's got 13.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Mitchell, and the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 31.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here is Morris. 5 points in the game. Stolen by Mitchell. Over Murray. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Morris lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 7 points in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Mitchell is double. The three from Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 15. Mitchell against Murray. Shoots, and it falls over the rim and in. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Jazz lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with O'Neal. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Mitchell. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. 5 to shoot. Mitchell kicks to Favors. Again, Favors missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Murray, no good. But they get it back. Here's Hartenstein, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. The Nuggets making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Trailing by 13. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. 22 is their biggest lead. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Now, here's Ingles. He feeds it to Conley. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got assist number 7 for him tonight. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Morris finds Millsap. Murray against Conley. Poked loose. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
At the line for the Jets, Royce O'Neal. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Gary Harris comes in for Monte Morris. And a switcher also for Utah. Gobert, he's checked in for Derek Favors. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nuggets trail by 17. Outside, Porter. Conley against Murray.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Mitchell wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Conley against Murray. Porter passes to Murray. Denver passing it around. They get it back. Harris. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 39.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
And here is Conley. There's the dish to Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, Joe Ingles takes you by surprise off that dunk. Nice.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Harris outside. Off target from outside. Jazz leading by 23. Conley with a wide open look. And Utah another 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And here is Murray. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Here's Jokic. No good, unable to end this run.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's Murray. Ball's knocked loose. He had stolen by Ingles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, this is where Joe Ingles is so crafty. We know he can shoot the basketball, but his ability to put it on the deck and make plays, big time.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ingles.
What you love about Joe Ingles is he's going to give you a little bit of everything. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and he can guard. Whatever you need, he's going to bring it.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Knocks it loose. The pass to Oni. And there's the feed to Azubuike. Good defense by Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the shot is good.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Harrison scanning the floor. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Barton against Hughes. Barton passes to Jokic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
The Jazz making a switch here. Niang's checked in.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Utah leading by 23. Harrison kicks to Niang. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Niang's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Harris outside. Pass to Porter. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. And that one drops. Here's Harrison. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Morris finds Jokic. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Jokic.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Gobert the pass to Ingles. Now Conley. A floater. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 13 points in the second half.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Back to O'Neal. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Denver takes it the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Banked in off the glass.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Conley finds Gobert. Gobert double-teamed. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Again, the Jazz score.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. Now here's Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congratulations. And no grit and grind is the usual motto, but is defense really what gets you guys going?
It has. We're a defensive team. We made our mark last year off defense, so we can't lose who we are. We got to come back and be gritty on defense, get steals, get out in transition, and finish in transition.
Yeah, that always leads to better offense, right? Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.